Hello, Padis
Hello.
and Marit.
Hi.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I hope you're doing super good. So we will quickly make some
Chicken
chicken
curry?
curry, and Flora is going to show you how to make it
Yes.
with those spices that you have.
Yes. So stay tuned. So you can first heat the pan and then add some oil.
How
Maybe
much?
this much.
Yeah.
It's your choice how much you want to, but it's better to put a little more oil so it tastes good. And then while this is getting heated, you can make the onions,
Chop the
chop
onion.
them. You can cut them. So for about we are using 1 kg of chicken. So for 1 kg of chicken, I'm taking about five onions. So I've cut them and the onions are ready. You can see them. And then I'm putting in the oil.
So they need to make that sound. The oil should be really hot.
Yeah.
But you want to make sure that oil won't splash on you. So you
Yeah,
need to
be
take care of
careful.
that.
So now you can stir it nicely. Yeah. So now when you put the onions in the oil, let the flame be about 6,
Maximum.
6 maximum, high flame, and then let it cook for about actually the onions should be like brown in color. That should turn a little bit brown, so then it is ready to put for all the other things to put. It is time to put. So for now, as the onions are getting cooked, you can add some, where's the salt? Yeah, you can add some salt in this, so that very little salt, so that the onions can cook nicely and quickly.
So
And
the secret with salt is it makes the onions cook faster in oil.
faster in oil, and it also keeps the moisture in them, in the onions. It doesn't dry off quickly. It gives nice taste. And now you can put some cumin seeds. These are called as cumin seeds. So you can, I think you have cumin powder with you. The other day you bought it in the shop. So the cumin powder or cumin seeds, anything is okay. So if you have seeds, you can put them like this, or you have powder, you can put a little bit later. I'll tell you later.
So this is the powder. I guess you have the same one.
Yeah, but I would like to use some seeds rather than powder, but since you have powder, you can put powder. No problem. It gives the same taste. And now for few minutes you have to fry them a little bit. Keep stirring a little bit
In oil.
And then there are these green chilies. If you have them, you can buy, and then you wash them. And I am putting about 4 or 5.
Yeah.
So
you remove this one.
Yeah,
that
you
comes
remove
with chili.
the stalk, and then you put these. I'm using 4 of them, 4 to 5. You can use less if you want to. It depends on how much chili you want to make.
So the idea is that you get the fragrance and little bit of chili. So
And taste.
and the taste of it. And you don't want to make it too spicy. So she hasn't cut them.
Yeah.
So just get the fragrance of it and the
Yes.
taste of it.
So if you cut them, it will be more spicy. But if you put like just like that, it will be mild. Now after some time of cooking the onions, you can put, this is garlic paste. So you can also put fresh garlic, chop them and put them directly. And then we are also adding some ginger paste. So
ginger and garlic.
Ginger and garlic. So this is ginger. And now mix it. Mix it very well.
I remember you guys didn't buy the ginger and garlic paste, so you can use the fresh ones. That's even better. So now after some time we are adding coriander powder, about couple of spoons.
It's also called dhania powder.
Yeah. So after putting these spices, the last one that I put was dhania or coriander powder. Then I have reduced the flame, like the heat, almost like 4 out of 6. Medium, so otherwise the spices would just burn. And now you can see that yeah, you can see this is how it looks with all the spices. Okay,
And you can see now, so this is how it should be like. It should become little brown. It shouldn't be burnt. It should not become dark brown, but it should be like this color. And now you can wash the chicken here, and then this chicken, after this is like coming together, you can add the chicken.
about 1 kg.
This is about 1 kg of chicken. We washed it and now we are putting in directly. And now mix it. Mix it very, very well. You can see that the color of the chicken is also changing into like light brown color because of the spices and masalas and everything, the powders. Now you can increase the heat to 5, number 5, not high,
Out of 6.
out of 6. And then you can take salt and add how much it is needed.
So this salt is for the whole curry. Earlier when you added it was just for the onions. To kind of.
But this is for the whole curry. And then there's some turmeric powder, so which is a yellow color powder. You can see this is called turmeric powder, which is very good for health. So I'm adding this about 2 spoons. Don't add too much.
It tastes bitter
Yeah,
if you add too
if
much.
you add too much. And then you said you had chili powder. The thing is, you have to add chili powder a little bit less, because we already added some chilies before when we added onions. So now we are adding some chili powder, like for about half a spoon. For us, we want a little bit chili, so we add. But if you know your wife needs a little bit less chili, then you can add very, very little chili. And now mix it. After adding salt, chili powder and turmeric powder, you mix it very well. Mix it very well. And now you can see the color is a bit yellow and brownish, and very nice color it has. Chicken curry.
The color is mainly due to turmeric and chili powder.
And now after you mix very well, let all the masala and salt and everything mix very well. And then after mixing it very well, reduce the flame to 4
Out of 6.
4 or 3, however you want to, and then let it cook for like 5 minutes on the slow heat, and then put some lid on put lid on. So I'm putting this lid on. So I'll put it for cooking for about 5 minutes or so. I'll make it cook here. So for about 5 minutes. Until then, I'll cut the tomatoes. We'll add the tomatoes after 5 minutes. Okay. Yes. So as you can see, it's cooking nicely. You can show. You can see it's inside. It's nicely, and look at the oil here. You can nicely. It's looking very tasty and wonderfully made. So now it's the time to put tomatoes. After like 5 minutes or so, you can put the tomatoes. So I'm taking the tomatoes, I'm cutting them directly. So this is how I make, but you can cut it before and put it aside. So you don't have to cut in small pieces, but you can cut in, you know, normal pieces just like that. So I'm putting about 3, but let's see how much I need. So just small and big chunks of tomatoes, just like that. And now after putting tomatoes, you can mix nicely. And if you want some gravy, you mean soup for this curry, you can put some water, warm water. Otherwise, if you want to make the curry very thick and dry curry, you just let it cook like this. You don't have to add some water or anything like that. But for us now, we are adding some water so that we need some gravy, some gravy for this curry. So I'm adding about one glass of water, or 1.5. It depends how much you want to have, and then mix well.
And I guess that's hot water?
Yeah. And now mix well. Let the chicken and everything go inside the water, and put the heat on high. Yes. And let it cook for about 10 minutes or so. We will come again. Let it cook for 10 minutes, and then we'll come in the middle and mix it again. Otherwise it will burn. So yes, and we'll put the lid on this. So after 5 minutes, we are again mixing it, just so that the chicken or anything, the curry, won't burn under the pot. So I'm just cooking. You can see the tomatoes and everything are getting soft, and the chicken is also getting soft. Let it cook like that. You have to mix it in the middle sometimes.
Especially
1 or 2
when
times.
you don't add water.
Yeah. Now, as you can see, the chicken is,
After about 10 minutes.
after about 10 to 15 minutes, you can see that almost the chicken is almost cooked. But because I think it needs about more 5 minutes. So because the chicken is a little bit big, in big pieces, so it needs a little bit more time. But if you have small pieces of chicken, so I think the cooking time takes less. So but now I think our chicken is almost ready, but not yet. More 5 minutes. It needs more 5 minutes. So in that, so since you have 5 minutes more, if you find this tandoori masala. You can add this for chicken or lamb or anything, any meat. So if you find this tandoori masala, you can add a half spoon of it into this chicken, but this is optional. If you don't find, it is okay. This is good.
Yeah, it already tastes good.
Yeah, it already tastes good. This is just extra taste I'm adding. So this is just extra masala. So since I have at home, I'm going to add a little bit of tandoori masala to that. A little bit of this. And then mix it. Okay, this should be like when you are switching off about 5 minutes more, almost the chicken is cooked. You can add that masala and let it cook for like 5 minutes, and you can reduce actually the flame. About my flame was 6, but now you can reduce the number to 5, a little bit less. And then if you find coconut powder, dry coconut powder, this gives more taste. So if you have this for chicken and for lamb also, it tastes good. So when you're switching off the,
or beef or pork,
no,
okay,
for pork it tastes good, for pork, but for chicken also it tastes good. So I have coconut powder, so I'm going to add a little bit of coconut powder to that. Dry coconut powder. You can find this in Asian shops like Thai shops and any shops like that. You can also find normal shops. You know better. So I will take this a little bit, about 1 spoon, and I'm adding this. So this is about 2 spoons of coconut powder. This makes the curry a little bit thick, and also it looks very tasty and it tastes good when you add coconut powder. And that's it. I think all the masalas, everything is we have put in the curry. We don't need to add anything else. You need to check the taste little bit. If they need some salt, you can add extra salt in this while cooking. So it is good that you check now. So because if the curry is ready and then you cook it and then you see the salt is less, then it's not good. So salt is good when it is cooking, then it is cooked well. For us the salt is good, so I'm not going to add anything else. So but if you have some of the coriander leaves, fresh leaves, you can add few of the coriander leaves as well, just to garnish. So we have coriander leaves. So you take the fresh coriander leaves
that are washed.
I'm washing them because it might have some insects or anything. So I wash green leaves in water, and then you can directly do it, or you can chop it off like this, or maybe
this is also optional.
Yeah, this is also optional, just
when
to
you
garnish.
add it gives very good fragrance
and look and taste as well, and it's healthy. So I'm just adding like that. I'm washing and adding. That's it. So let it cook for about 5 minutes more, and then the curry is ready. You just have to mix well and let it cook for 5 more minutes, last 5 more minutes, and you can switch it off and eat with hot rice or some nice chapatis, some rotis, or some nice bread like you have eaten at our place. I hope you find that in Latvia. That's it, I guess. Wow, look at this curry, so beautiful and so delicious. I would love to eat just right now then and there. It's so delicious. So I hope you will also enjoy while cooking, and please eat with hot rice or some nice chapatis or rotis if you find them in Latvia. So yes, so enjoy. Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye bye.